What's up, everyone? Lumen here. How are we all doing this Monday? Just got a game going here. We're up against Jay Shavy, S1986, and Intel in the 4-seat. Unfortunately. Hello, Merrick. Hello, Zach. Hope you're both doing well. Let's see. Haydryer seems like the best Ock here. Something to be said for second spouse or tree farm joiner, but those I think are just flat out worse. Milking Parlor seems like a fun complement to Haydryer in some sense, but I'm not hugely excited about it. With Haydryer, there's just such a big priority on getting the pastures up in the first place. Chain Float's good. Lettuce Patch is amazing. Lantern House can be good. And Wheeling Agrarian Fences looks fun in some worlds. Hello, Sivier. You think Chain Float's better than Lettuce Patch all around? I disagree, Zach. Hello, CW. It does suck to pass Lantern House as 4th seat. That also means I'm less likely to get 3 wood in round 1. Okay. See Cesspit, take Cesspit usually is a good idea. I agree with that, Merrick. It also could slow down first room. So now I have a lot of pigs and cows. What do I do with that? Trap Builder is just not the pick here, I don't think. And most of this just kind of sucks. So, like, this is a Butler D-Draft or take Resource Recycler for myself, or a Trap Builder D-Draft. Yeah, these D-Drafts are pretty weak to D-Draft, so I do think it's Resource Recycler. You think first seat would take Chain Float and start with it? If that happens, so be it. We are going to try to do Ock Plow Plow start. Though, 4th seat, you know, how much can I legitimately hope for that? Not too much. I think I'm happy to get 2 cards out of this pack. Loudmouth is never getting picked, but I'm getting 2 of the other 5. Like, I'm pretty happy to see... Oh no, Fodder is like the card that you want with Garden Head Official, right? This has to be Fodder. This just has to be Fodder. Yeah. Okay, glad we got that cleared up. Happy to get Garden Head or Clay Warden, but I think both of those get taken. Chairman could be okay. I think I'm just taking Shift and Cultivation as the minor here. Beanfield, very good, but actual fields for actual points. Then last pick, Recycled Brick or Fern Seeds, ideally. Hopefully it's not a choice between Potter's Market and Ale Benches, but I could make Potter's Market work. Oh yeah, I mean, this is just so rare to see, but if you have a Gardening Head official game, Fodder Planter just comes with like 2 extra points. So, Beanfield counts towards Cesspit, yes, but the difficulty... Well, I want to get Cesspit down round 2, so it's going to be hard to play an Ock, a second Ock, Beanfield, and then Cesspit round 2. You basically need an Ock that gives a field, so... And to get 2 Ocks in round 1, it just doesn't work for round 2 Cesspit. Round 2 Cesspit is especially good. It gets you the boar in round 14, and it gets you to play by round 5. Philosophically, CW? Beans are not defined. I gotta say, these Ox are not good. The miner should probably be truffles. The pigs are gonna be easy. Whoops, that's not truffles. I know, CW, I see it too. But my experience with Sequestrator has been so freaking bad that I'm just not touching it. I'm sorry, you can't get me to pick Sequestrator here. It's legit. If my opponents are sleeping, it's legit. If my opponents are actually sleeping. That's correct, CW. If it's not good here, it's good nowhere. That's correct. It's not good here, also, by the way. I think I'm picking Silo Keeper or Soil Scientist. Which one am I more likely to play and get grain from? Silo Keeper? Probably not. I mean, Soil Scientist doesn't look great either, but... Coward I don't need with Haydryer ever. Truffles if we took Potter's Market. Now you like Farm Store for the veggies. Think about the YouTuber. What YouTuber? Agrarian fences I need a lot less because of fodder planter. You want me to take a late ox, CW? I already have like 2 or 3 late ox. I think I'm missing early ox. D-draft dealer? No, there's a coward, there's a pig breeder, there's a trap builder in this draft already. There's already infinite animals. I can't control the animals here. Garden hoe doesn't work because fodder planter is a conditional, so... Wood harvester is not good, but it's more than unplayable. I mean, most likely, I'm skipping lantern. Because some of these are pretty bad. Credit stats are legit. Credit can definitely be good. Hey, Heroic Logic. Most likely not getting Cesspit down in round 2, because no one took Lantern the first time around. Could also just mean the Ox are generally bad. I mean, given my draft, that does seem to be the case. And it's just Chairman Potter's Market here. Because Loudmouth doesn't have words on it. Well, now I have a round 1 Ock that's better than Wood Harvester. But there was a Trap Builder. There was a Clay Warden. There are some early Ocks in this game, so... Some round 1 Ocks in this game, so I'm not going to be too surprised if people play them. I mean, Chairman's one of the last things I wanted. Like, Layabout, I guess, would have been worse, but... I agree, Merrick, but stranger things have happened. We don't know if someone passed Lantern House because they're already planning to play Scales, for example. Or Childless, or some other 3-wood line. Chain Float. Round 1 Fences, so it's not early Sheep. Garden Head Official also can be a round 1 Ock. Alright, so already I know that I'm not going to play Cesspit in round 2. The only way I can do that is if I go farmland and start shifting cultivation. That seems particularly bad. Here with 3 wood, I'm just taking it for room parts. I'm hoping for plow. This is going to be chain float. It would be a very spicy opener, CW. Yes, if you're in a gigantic shock, I don't like start plow, ox start line. In a massive shocker, that's not what I want here. I don't think I'm fencing more than 6 spaces this game, so I can just plow here. I don't think I ever get 4 clay back. or first action here, but I will do it if I get it. Maybe someone plays Sequestrator for us. Truth. Lantern is dead, by the way. I'm not playing it. Alright, Jay Shavy. You led with Ox Start. Don't tell me you don't know what you're following it up with. Though I guess Foreclay with Sheep coming in the 2 makes sense that it wasn't expected. Trap Builder taking the Foreclay, not a shock at all. Informant for Intel, very strong. I definitely didn't see anything that good. I'll get the chairman down. I am hoping that Intel starts here. That would be good. It is tempting to start myself. If this didn't happen. But getting the plow here is just way better. Can open next round on 4-wood or reedstone. Got a Corf from Intel. I would never play this card personally, but I guess with Informant it can be better. Late Major. Yeah, Corf there is like really sus because it takes away room parts. Getting a 4-wood grab is great for early fencing dreams. A little thing to note for Wood Harvester. If I was playing a different game here, a non-Cesspit opening, Wood Harvester in hand would make me want to take the Cops in round 2. Because it's extremely likely the Cops will be at 2 going into the first harvest. If that were to happen. Play Warden for Intel. Cesspit down a round later than I would have preferred, but that's 4th seat tax for you. Instead, I have some wood. As start player, I have quite a few options. What looks best to me right now is just take 2 reed and build the first room. I don't really know how I got there, but that's what looks good to me. I am behind on tempo for the Hearth, so I'm not going to fight the Trap Builder for it. That seems like a bit of a waste of energy. Yeah, thanks, Corf, indeed. S1986 has only activated Trap Builder once. Chord Maker is very good. Why didn't they play Chord Maker in round 2? I would absolutely play Chord Maker in round 2 if I was S1986. That's just weird. I'll give them a grain. We're gonna make Jay Shavy hopefully regret a little playing this chain float in round 1. I mean, 3 fields in the mid game's awesome, but they're behind on room tempo because of it. Yeah, CW, I think you have to commit to setting up your food and a hearth and not worry too much about first build or other stuff. And in those situations, I think Trap Builder's fine. But, yeah, and, like, if you want to set up a day labor combo for great food all game, I think that's totally fine. But, yeah, this way I would not be doing, personally. Plowman seems like a solid action. And I think Intel's happy to get 3 reed stones, but... I got first room. Just trying to take what's given here. If Intel ends up building second, I will absolutely go get my hearth instead of worrying about protecting grow. If Jay Shavy builds second, I'll really have to think about it. But having a hearth by round 6 should not be underestimated here. And I will play 5 clay for a hearth. Jay Shavy hates clay, apparently, which, I mean, is not a terrible thing in itself. But, you self-sequestrator? Yep. Uh-huh. I also have a whiff of sequestration. Intel taking 4 food. S1986 built a hearth, so Intel couldn't build the well, even if he wanted to. Probably didn't want to, though. It would take away... Yeah, actually, that doesn't work. Never mind. I was thinking Informant would give a wood, but that's not true if the well was built. Unfortunately, I can't play Truffle Slicer yet because it needs round 8 or later. I'm still start player, so I don't need to start right now. But Jay Shavy is building second. Yeah, a spade, exactly. Okay, obviously, well, maybe it's not obvious, but my decisions here are centered around, am I willing to protect start player? I don't think I am. And I don't think I needed to be in order to take the 2 read and build line last round. So I'm gonna take the 6 clay, let Clay Warden do its thing, and build the expensive hearth here. It's just gonna be way better for me in the long term to have all this solved. I mean, I think Jay Shavy's gonna build. Wow. No. Well, this is a amazing situation. This is an upside I didn't really foresee. I don't know what Jay Shavy would be doing with this except Carpenter's Parlor. Intel not building either? I've lost the plot, but it's fine. This is an acceptable way to lose the plot. I can run Potter's Market on start. Do I want to destroy 2 of my fences? I agree, Ace Spade. Maybe they thought I was guaranteed to minor. To start. I mean, start does come with a food, and that's something I just totally blanked on in the analysis I did a minute ago. The really bad world here is Jay Shavy or S1986 taking start player and Intel building. That's the really unfortunate outcome, but even that isn't the end of the world. I mean, I have an odd feeling that S1986 is building fences, but I don't know how accurate that feeling is. Yes, someone starting into Intel building is better than if Jay Shavy just built. But Jay Shavy didn't build, so now I move on to the next world that we're living in. We might see a start here to read 1 grain. Work certificate would be the major fear here. Bet in the grain field seems crazy to set up for any of these other players. Intel is going to build, but no one took start. Well, if growth flips here, I'm going to grow Potter's Market and see if I can get 6 clay. Jay Shavy taking a single grade is very strange. Intel built 2 stables. It's not grow. Yeah, bet in the grain field's an interesting call, but gosh, is that really what's going on here? I don't remember seeing it. Okay, so here's the thing. If I don't... If I do this... and grow second. I get to grow with Truffle Slicer. And take the 6 clay. Does that make it worth it? I don't know. I will start here if Intel doesn't. But getting the 6 clay first feels a little too good when I can be sending that clay out for 4 veggies, minus 4 food. Civic Facade for Intel. More occupations, that improvements in hand. Intel needs to play another improvement to get that going. So now with this move that I've opened up for myself, I should have a plan. I think it's just cops to get closer to hay drying. I have 8 food, counting 2 boars and another chairman proc from my own start. 8 food is enough to run Potter's Market twice. I'm gonna delay the second one though because I need to play Truffle Slicer in round 8 when I... Actually, no, that's not true. I don't need a boar for Truffle Slicer playing. Good job picking up Cooking Worth. I assume that's a CW reference, but feels a little incomplete. Oh, Hearth. Yeah, I mean, Cesspit is like Cooking Hearth required, and given that Trap Builder and Animal Dealer and Coward were in the game, like, it seems like a hearthy game for pretty much anyone. If this is bet in the grain field, it doesn't seem amazing. Wow, a Clayfirer for S1986, and they weren't aggressive on the clay spaces. I mean, I've taken 2 6 clay actions. What is this? Is this Grow Christianity? We're getting another food! Ayo! No, it's Milking Parlor. Sure. I doubt I have the option for 4 wood, but I will take it if it's there. Playing Haydryer seems okay. Playing Fodder Planter seems okay. I think second action Awk looks good in general, though. I will Potter's Market this turn, yes. Yeah, I mean, my feeling is late Stork's Tooth Roll, but only vaguely. It's not super cohesive looking. Christianity not hitting right now does mean that my Ock will delay the next Potter market. That's not a big deal. That has to be my best value play here. Alright, so I'm only at 2 wood after playing Truffle Slicer. Yeah, blue didn't get their grain sown, which does make that single grain pickup look pretty weird. Let's see how many stables S1986 builds here. How much wood does everyone think is in this game? Because my sense that there isn't much. Oh, I can do this. Do I want to do this? It doesn't matter. I did Potter's Market. I'm not gonna do it to where I don't feed. Also, so even if I didn't, it's not like I'm gonna starve to send out an extra Potter Market. Wow, Jay Shavy had credit and didn't play it to, like, try to get second or first growth or something? That's pretty shocking. Three stone and 6 clay both look good, but 3 wood's probably most important for me. Even though I can't truffle this round. There will be enough opportunities to make it worth it. All right, no 3 wood. I'm not going to take 2 wood. I mean, being Clay Police seems pretty fun here. Especially because eating veggies at 3 each just nets me like 4 food. Am I actually getting somewhere with this, or am I just doing nothing? I think I'm getting somewhere with this. It's not like I super need the clay either, right? Because I got Cesspit and Resource Recycler. I mean, yeah, clay is often bad, but right now I'm getting 3 clay actions for 18 clay, so... Intel, I would bet, builds the well second action here. Took the Quarf earlier. Intel's game is what I'm most afraid of right now. Though if J-Shavy does have bet in the grain field, that could be strong. I'll hope to get 2 truffled wood actions this round. That would be pretty sick. It is bet in the grain field. Good IG job, chat. Good ID job. Though that wasn't exactly played how we expected. There is some efficiency to this path from J-Shavy. If I'm S1986, I probably take 4 wood and build. Intel didn't build well last round. Taking 3 clay, huh? If I get the other 3 wood action, I'll probably fence 7. If I don't get the other 3 wood action, I am gonna Potter's Market this round, but not super clear on the rest of my ideas here. I'm not convinced J-Shavy and Intel have great feeding ideas, so one of them going on 5 food seems very likely currently. Fodder planter down next stage should be totally fine. I could sow 2 veg here, but I'm pretty sure that doesn't do very much. S1986 didn't build a room. Farm store from Intel. Intel's not playing this even close to what I would be doing. I do think plow is good. The other option is take a grain and sow grain veg. Huh. I mean, I could play more towards Sequestrator, but that seems pretty chumpy. I think taking a grain and sowing is good enough here. Intel does take the plow. That, I think, makes my grain move better. Okay, so I need to evaluate my food right now. I think I want to do this. Running it one more time slows down my renovation. Okay, so now I don't need Soil Scientist. I can play Homebrewer in some worlds. Fodder Planter's gonna max out my crops easily. I just need wooden fences and to plow in the downtime. Yeah, I'm not gonna run Potter's Market once more here. Just because it's safer for renoing if I think someone's getting to stone. Not that notable, but Intel did destroy their chances of ever building a fifth room. Probably matters nothing at all, but... Wood clay on the farm store instead of clay reed is a little interesting. Not giving themselves the Reno well option. Three veg at once is pretty nice. Intel's leading with Ak. Is this Lover, maybe? No, it's just Tree Farm Joiner. Okay. I will absolutely truffle it up. I think I'm okay taking Grove, second move. I want to fence ahead of gray. S1986. Got a swimming class. Why would you do that first? Take fishing first, grow swimming class. Why would you even risk this? That's just, like, completely wrong order. Like, what's the point of this? Are they baiting someone else into fishing for some reason? Like, doesn't seem likely. They might not realize how it works. True, they might not realize it's both ways. They don't need to be, or this doesn't need to be played first. This can be played second. They might not realize that. J-shapey fencing here. That is what I was planning to do second. Fishing happens anyway. Not too surprising. Okay, so not getting breeding boar right now kind of sucks, but there are worse things. Well, for intel. I can plow, I can play fodder planter. Fodder planter is particularly interesting because it opens up start lettuce patch, but I already have start shifting cultivation available, which is pretty good. Starting next round is great if I can, but I might be too busy taking animals and playing fodder planter and fencing, so maybe it's just plow. And if I'm committing to fencing and or starting and or taking animals next round, I think I can afford one more fodder market before my third clay, sixth clay, which would become my third clay, comes in round 12 for Reno. Eating a pig because I'm not able to eat the pig coming in, or not able to place the pig coming in next round. Alright, now I'm pretty sure I'm done with Potter's Market. It was fun. That's like 4 or 5 procs. Like 5 procs, I think, of Potter's Market. I hope my opponents are afraid. This chairman has been a little underwhelming, but it's fine. Teal is slowly realizing they have 2 moves in a row, maybe. I mean, the 2 boar seems relatively obvious. Apparently not. Well, if they have Sequestrator, this is the time. They owe 1 food to credit at the end of this round, 1 food to credit at the end of round 12. If they play Expensive Ox Sequestrator, they're down to 5 food, needing 3 more for the harvest without an obvious food source. They might be considering Hollow and Clay Oven. Hard to say. But they have what looks to be a bit too big of a family for their food situation. I think I'm a bit less worried about Intel right now because their wood is so slow. I don't know what's coming in on the tree farm joiner. Two read for J Shavy. Alright, it wasn't Sequestrator. I think S1986 is who I'm most worried about here. Because they're already at 3 fields after Plowman. Their grain source is good. Wow, a Muddy Puddles for Intel? Alright, I would expect Intel to open 3 wood. Do I just immediately fence if that happens? Never mind. I am more than happy to just fence 13 on 3 pastures. I have enough food to pay a small cost on hay dryer each harvest. That shouldn't be a long-term problem at all. I might even get breeding sheep here. Yeah, because start player wasn't looking super likely. Going for 2 wood now and then fencing could end up being the best plan. It puts more wood clamps on my opponents. The wood is worth a point and 3 food. 2 points and 3 food because of the truffle action. I mean, or 2 points, 2 food. If Gray fences on me, it's a disaster. Yes. But they started with Loam Pit. And their trap builder is begging to be used again. And they have a clay firer. Let's see if I can get away with this bold play. That's true, Phil. You can retroactively declare that you went fishing, or that you went swimming, or learned how to swim, or something like that. We get it through! And I wasn't getting 2 sheep if I fenced. Maybe you get the bonus point from swimming class thematically, even if you play it after taking fishing. Because the fishing, like, reminded you how important it is to learn how to swim, or something like that. How much did I pay these guys to get a lot of these weird actions? Oh, Cosmo. I just have good game sense. By the way, we're at 5 truffles. I didn't even realize it, but we're at 5 truffles. That's pretty nice. No, CW! You can't fish with the baby. It's fine. Jay Shavy taking the BMW. Seems like kind of okay, but... Lettuce Patch could be really sneaky. I can, like, last action of the game Lettuce Patch and get an extra space to fodder. I can make it look like I'm oversowing grain or something like that. Nobody knows about the Lettuce Patch. Intel buying wood clay. Intel not buying reed is so weird to me. I don't think I'm going for resource recycler. I'm happy having like 5 fields. Am I crazy, or did I misremember or misconstrue where the chain float fields were happening for blue? Because sequestrator timing is still not, like, determined yet. Cultivation flips, which means starting for Urgent Wish seems amazing right now. I don't need wood because I've been responsible. I can take 2 cows. No, because I have the option to start shifting cultivation here. Ooh, start shifting cultivation puts me last in round 14, though. Almost certainly. 5 points a proc. I think just taking Urgent Wish away from the table seems pretty good. Not taking the 2 cows feels not great. I think S19 might end up with them, or G-Shavy ending up with them isn't a great world either. I should count my food. I mean, my food's mostly fine. Yeah, the big issue is that playing Shifting Cultivation makes me last in round 14, and I don't really want that. If I pass Shifting Cultivation, I open next round with Grow, and blue opens, start Shifting Cultivation. Like, if you can start with Shifting Cultivation in round 13 for Cultivation in round 14, that's usually really, really good. So I'm making it harder for people to breed cows. I'm getting my food super set. Though maybe it'll end up being overkill. Yeah, Savior. It's often better if you have something on your fields. My next move is going to be Fodder Planter. And then maybe Reedstone. If I can get Lettuce Patch down on Reno in round 14, that would be really cool. We saw Second Spouse. We did see Second Spouse. You're correct. Bit of an interesting 3-stone move from J-Shavy. Not exactly sure what that's about. Farmland being open still is kind of neat. I have light Strawberry Patch vibes from Intel. I would not be surprised at all if this Tree Farm Joiner plays Strawberry Patch. Reno Stone Oven, yeah, they're just a clay short. Though they are like literally short of paying credit right now. I'm not sure what Intel's gonna do with all this stone. Intel wants a bunch of clay for some muddy puddles, supposedly. I just get to plow here. Yeah, I mean, Renault Oven seems pretty likely. Let's see. My animals, I think I can end with 6 cow, 3 pig, 4 sheep. Slightly interesting, Jay Shavy goes for the food over the point. Food and keep 2 stone instead of the point. That 2 stone could be for pottery or joinery, but who knows for sure. 2 sheep is a pretty high priority. It's a 3-point move. Maybe more because of the fodder planting. Well, it wouldn't be more points. It would be more food. Yeah, maybe he dreams of Reedstone Stone Oven. It wasn't Strawberry Patch, but Newly Plowed Field just seems better. Intel's gonna start. That's pretty kind. Fern seeds. I don't need fern seeds anymore, but... It looks half-timbered house. It does. But yeah, I don't think there's enough ceiling there. Also, I'm not sure I saw a bed in the grain field or not. Okay, I think I can put off sheep if I want to. It's just that I don't really have much else to do besides, like, Reedstone and Reno. So, did I cap myself a little here? Like, I could cultivation. But all that gets me is food, and I could be okay with food here. What else am I doing? I hope I'm not 2-point capped here. I'm probably playing Homebrewer. Yeah, the veggies do clear. Yeah, I think I want to stretch Reedstone to next move. I think I can sow both my grain if I commit to playing Lettuce Patch. So 2 sheep Homebrewer might be how I end this round. That's not good timing for Reno. What have I done? What have I done? Yeah, read action looks good. The stone food doesn't particularly help me. Because I wanted to grow first action next round. And that's not possible if Intel goes for Clay Reed on Farm Store. I do need to rearrange my animals for capacity stuff. Yeah, I should have Garden Head Official very much locked up. Intel can go Cultivation and try to get 4, but I can get 6. S19 getting a 3-food 2-point move here. But I think S19's animals are just way too slow. Animals and fences are way too slow to be good enough to beat me here. We'll see. Can't say for sure, but... I'm gonna eat down to 6-4-3. 6-3-4. Because I don't have enough pigs to get to 5. And I do have enough cows to get to 7. So I have an extra pig and a cow. And like... 4 extra veggies. Ace Spade, I just don't have the pig to get to 5. Also, I'm, like, way overfed. Yeah, that's a trap builder pig. This song is weird. I don't like it. Sick game. Thanks, CW. Gray Cat Reno. I'm getting Bro and Reno. We're pulling the bait and switch on Intel because we're making it look like Intel can sow 4 veggies and tie Garden Head Official. Playfire can trade 3 for 2, but can't trade 4 for 3. So 5 play is what is needed to get to... get to 3 stone. And Intel renovating to clay does not cause Reno could with a reed miner. Yeah, though cultivation just seems like the move. Especially when the 3 clay can be used for 2 points on its own to buy Muddy Puddles. The cow on Muddy Puddles that they don't have. So I think Gray's getting fence blocked. They've had 11 wood for like 4 rounds, and they're not going to be able to fence. How did that happen? Yikes. Unless it's field fences. Field fences would be crazy and good, and honestly looking a little likely, but I will accept the worst renovation action in order to get this grow action. So I think if I get Reno Major or Reno Lettuce Patch, my best... What the heck? What the heck? Yeah. I don't think I have more than a 1-point move. So if I Reno first and lose Urgent Wish, then I lose out on this 3-point move just to save a 1-point move. Doesn't make much sense. Alright, now it's Reno time. Intel opts for the cows instead. Well, a little unexpected. I'll take it. Don't ask me how much I paid. I don't know. That's a nasty lettuce patch, I have to say. I said don't ask. My best move is truffle slicing. Yeah, this is a coup for Gray, though. They don't have a cow. Their house is 3 better. I have a lot more animal points than them. I have better crops. I don't have as many empties. 6, 7, 11 off board for Gray. I have 9 off board. I think I'm okay. Their 2 stables make up for plow is equivalent to wood. I don't think so. Constable that I'm never winning because of Cesspit. That explains Intel's farm arrangement. Explains the Reno concede. That I don't buy, Sivir. 'Cause... yeah, I don't know about that. Because you prevent Gray from having a chance to win, and... like, they had the Muddy Puddle... well, I mean, I guess the Muddy Puddle cow is harder to get. Because the 4 clay could get taken, and Farm Store can only buy 1 clay. Yeah. Okay, yeah. It is a reason. You're right. You didn't say what kind of reason. Hello, tiebreakers. Hello, truffle point number 6. 1 point, no points. 1 point minus food, no points. No, no, no. Yeah, just doing a check of all my options. Nice big truffle slicer. This is pretty sick. Intel's the only constable, but they're not getting gardening head official because lettuce patch bait, or my sowing arrangement was really baity and the bait worked, so I'm just very happy about that. I wonder if we find out why S1986 saved a wood here. They just decided they didn't want a fence point, so I'm not sure what that's for. I guess we're finding out. Like, ale benches would be a terrible reason to do that. Yes, Phil, exactly. During scoring the most veggies in their fields, I will have 6. Yep, fodder planter is plus 2 points whenever garden head officials played. Okay, beer keg is the reason. They do play it on major minor, declining to give each of us a food. That won't matter. I'm, like, super duper fed. Very barely fed. They have a point move on sheep or pigs. I think they are my closest competition. I think I still have it over them, but... it's not super comfortable. I don't think Intel wins. I don't think Jay Shavy wins. Yeah, I think I have this in part to Truffle Slicer. Early Cesspit was amazing, especially in combination with Potter's Market and 3/6 clay grabs. That was kind of wild. Need to eat one more veg, obviously not an issue. Yeah, Jay Shavy was unlucky to see Garden Head Official and take it. They were the only one who didn't know Fodder Planter was in the same pack. I have this by 5 or 6. My crops are 3 better, my unused are 2 better. My house is 3 worse. Fences and stables are equal. My animals are significantly better. Looks like 6 better. And I think I'm down like 3 or 4 off board. So I think I'm up by 4, plus or minus 1. Or at least up on gray by 4. I haven't checked the other players. Yep, up by 5. Intel and Jay Shavy not cracking 40s. Cool win. Does this mean I'm usurping? No, this means I am the gardening head official. Or maybe I'm getting a prize or an award from the gardening head official. That might be the best answer, is that they're giving out a prize at the end of the game. They're just going to be really impressed. I think that might be the best way to interpret the theme of the 4 wood cards, is they're giving out prizes at the end of the game. At Turkish germ. No, I don't think so. Yeah, cool, cool game here. This Potter's Market truffle slicer off of Cesspit was really interesting and good. Did take a risk in round 11 or 12 for the fences, but got it through. Thematically, the constable. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna get fined. I got fined 3 points for playing a Cesspit and missing a space. Constable came over and was like, "Come on, dude. You can do better." Yeah, good one, especially from the 4th seat, too. Not worrying a huge amount, just taking the best actions available. Being happy with second grow because truffle slicer timing, which I have to say did work out pretty nice. I didn't want to take another action later to play truffle slicer, and I needed at least 2 of these points to win, or at least 1. Yeah. Yeah, I like this game. This was a good one. I mean, winning games with round 7 and 13 grow on 3 rooms is definitely one of my things, but, you know, we'll take those. Absolutely take those.